Hello?
Please leave your
Oh.
message for.
Canterbury. My name is Jacques Bryant. I'm a realtor here at Coldwell Banker. I was just calling to ask some questions about your listing experience. I'm working with some neighbors in the area that are in the process of listing their home, and I just wanted to reach out to some of the neighbors that were in the process of being active in the market and just seeing how their overall experience was so I can kind of tailor some of the data that I'm collecting to just make my CMAs and listing presentation a little bit better. If you don't mind answering some questions, I'd greatly appreciate if you could reach me back at 860-884-0883. Thank you and have a nice day. Okay, well, at least I know that that one I got to the right number. Okay, cool. Let me see this other number that I called. Okay. Um, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the home that's been rented, but it doesn't hurt to ask a couple questions, realistically speaking. This is tired landlord, absentee owner, so let's see.
Your call cannot be completed at this time. Please try again later. En este momento no se puede realizar su llamada. Favor de intentar más tarde. Message 6, US01.
I guess that number doesn't work. Okay, this one here. Okay, there was this one here in Colchester. It says 2021. Try this next number.
Hello?
Hello, is this?
Speaking.
Yes, and my name is Jacquel Bryant. I'm a realtor here with Coldwell Banker. I was calling about the expired listing you had over on in Colchester. Do you still own that property?
I do.
I'm working with some neighbors that are in the area that are listing their home, and I was just reaching out to some of the homeowners in the area to collect some of the information to kind of help better serve them with the data and the CMAs. Do you have some time to answer a couple questions about your listing experience?
Well, I took it off the market 'cause I'm not interested in selling it at this point. Maybe in the future, but right now I'm not thinking about selling it.
Oh no, it's not to sell it. It's just to see like how many offers you got, like how active the market was. Because I'm working with some of your neighbors now that are about to sell their house, and I just wanted to see how the market activity was when you were in the process of selling your home.
Yeah, right now I'm not gonna go forward with it.
Okay, so were you do you use it as like a source of cash flow? Cash flow? Because I see that it was listed as an Airbnb.
I used to, yes, correct, but at this point, no. I took it off the market. I took it off the Airbnb. I'm kind of there 100% time right now.
Oh, so you're using it as a like primary source to live at, your primary
Correct.
residence?
Correct.
Okay. And was that why like the sale fell short? Is because it's contingent on you finding a suitable housing?
No, no, no. I had it in the market for 7, 8 months. I had it in the market, and I had open houses and I had showings. It never worked out. They just well, the location, uh, the pricing. I must have altered the price 3 times, so it wasn't even worth it. You know, the private showings and open houses and
Mm,
the people talking about the prices and the location. I said, listen, that never mind. I just took it off the market and said, at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and keep it for a while and see what happens in the future.
okay. All right. So, and do you recall like it was you had a lot of activity then, so there was plenty of open houses, plenty of offers. It was just nothing that kind of suited what you wanted to kind of go your way.
Well, yeah, the offers never came in. I adjusted the price. I had it at 499, 490. I mean 390, 399, 395, 389, 385, and to the point that if I'm gonna keep lowering it, then it's not worth selling it.
Yeah, dang, and it was pulled just before summer started getting busy too.
Well, there was a lot of showings in the summer. I mean, the flowers were out there. I mean, the whole yard looks like a screensaver. I
Hmm.
mean, you can see the pictures. You can see the pictures and everything.
Yeah, the
I got
pictures look
weddings there
nice.
all the time, but it just seems like, and it listen. I mean, yeah, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it.
Do you think it could have been with like the advertisement maybe just getting more eyes on the property?
Well, I mean, I had one showing that the person said it's an old house. The
Hmm.
house was built in 1790, and the previous owner that bought the house from, they spent 40 years restructuring the entire yard. The inside of the house is brand new, marble everywhere.
Hmm.
Um, the whole thing is been regutted and altered. So it's like everything the house brand new inside and the outside, the yard and everything garden. Um, so I just didn't understand the complaint or the it just wasn't. I'm not sure if the realtor didn't emphasize certain things, but it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it. It just wasn't worth it.
Okay. Like, is there like certain things that you mean like features from like of the property that stand out to you the most, or like the type of offers that you were just looking for, the type of buyers you're looking for?
Oh, I mean, I live by myself. I mean, when I bought the house, it was my 3 kids and my ex-girlfriend.
Hmm.
We broke up. My kids went to the military, so I got one in the Marine, one in the Army. So they pretty much I have an empty nest right now. So the house is too big for myself. So I
Hmm.
was trying to downgrade or downsize.
Uh-huh.
Because the house is too big for me. It's way too big for me. But it just seems like it would just like I said, I actually put it in the market. I believe it was like um, it was in October of last year, something like that.
Hmm.
And I kept it to the winter. I kept it to the fall, into the spring. Actually, I started fall, winter, then spring, then summer, and when it was, what is it, peak? It was the peak summer. It was June, July, August. I mean, everything was bloom.
I had the yard perfectly trimmed. I mean, the whole thing was like perfectly just oh, crazy.
Staged. Yeah, it was perfectly staged.
But nothing manifests from that. Nothing manifests from that.
Are you aware of the type of advertisement that the previous listing agent did? Like, did they send it out to different types of forums, Instagram groups, Facebook groups, Instagram advertisement? Um,
The
freak.
previous owner, he did a good job on. He had a drone, so he had a sky view. He did a whole video on it.
Mm-hmm.
The guy did he did his due diligence,
Mm-hmm.
due diligence. And but what he did, I have no idea what exactly he did. I just know that there was a lot of showings. There was a lot of private showings. I think we did like 4 or 5 open houses. There was movement. There was movement because I got cameras. I got cameras, so I could see the movement.
Uh-huh.
But nothing manifest. There was no offers. I would have considered an offer if it came in. But because I bought it in 2001, right before the inflation came up. So my property, I bought it at 280, and
Mm-hmm.
it was worth like 400. So I did have some equity that I can sell it and still keep money in from it. So I was gonna take an offer. As long as it's not too low, I was gonna take an offer. But no offers came in. So yep.
I know, yeah, because I know there's a couple properties down the street that just sold not that long ago for about, I think, a little over 400,000.
I priced it at that. I priced it at. We did our homework on the pricing on the house, so we kept it
Mm-hmm.
at that same level. So it wasn't like I was selling my house at for half a million with everything else like 200,
Yeah.
300,000. No, we priced it at that nice, comfortable level. It's just that we didn't get a hit.
Interesting. And you said like right now you're not in a rush. And did you know where you planned on moving to if everything were to go good?
Yeah, I wasn't thinking too much of it. I wasn't even dwelling on. Oh my God, I got out of here in 30 days. No, I wasn't thinking about that. There was where I was gonna go was locked in. It wasn't like I was trying to find a place real quickly get out. No,
Mm-hmm.
no, no. Yeah, no. If someone had a cash offer, they want me to be gone in 30 days. Shit, I would have been gone in 27 days.
So you were motivated. You were honestly, it sounds like you were really motivated to get everything done. Damn, that sucks.
Well, yeah,
Everything fell
because I mean
short.
the whole empty nest and everything by myself, and I think that's a family house. I'm picturing that house as being a family, little kids around the yard,
Mm-hmm.
a dog and stuff like that. But I don't have any animals. I work for the Department of Correction, so I wasn't. Yeah, I need a nice little place for me, and that's it. The whole house thing. I'll try again when I get married, but.
Do you remember the demographics of the people that came to come look at it? Were they older or younger, like retirement age?
They were all different. I mean, I was looking at the camera when we were doing the private showing, and
Uh
it
huh.
was all different levels. There was all young people, old people, middle class,
Hmm.
like military people. I don't know. It was all over the place. It was all over the place.
Interesting. Damn. So thank you for answering some of those questions. By the way, I appreciate it because that kind of gives me like a little bit more insight in how I can expect for everything to kind of go moving forward with these guys. Now, given like the circumstances that you're in right now, would you be willing to list it sometime in the future, or are you done?
No, I'm definitely gonna list it. I'm definitely 100% gonna list it. I'm not. I'm not. I needed some time for myself. That's the reason why I kind of like stopped the Airbnb
Mm-hmm.
and I moved in 100% because now I'm doing the OSHA training online in my office upstairs. I do that on the weekend. I work Monday to Friday at the Department of Correction.
Mm-hmm.
So, but am I gonna list it? Yes, 100% listed. Definitely 100%. I want someone that can enjoy this house for the next, this house is 233 years, but if you look at inside, if you look at the pictures,
It's
it's all
nice.
brand new. Everything is brand new. There's literally nothing in there that can say, oh my God, no, everything's brand new. Everything is nice and painted and beautiful and I mean, custom. But I definitely will list it. I definitely will. 100% I will. Definitely will. When?
Now you don't have to come up with a timeline right now. Just the idea that you're open minded to try it again, and it sounds like with going on with being an empty nest, you do kind of want to downsize a little bit too, because having an empty house, I can imagine it does kind of feel a little bit. The emotions kind of start to kick in after a while.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Every single day. Like right now, I just pulled in. I'm gonna go in there and my girl I'm dating, she comes in at nighttime, but most of the time I'm there by myself. My kids, like
Yeah,
I said,
it sucks. No
they're young.
pets.
No pets. I don't. The whole lower life form. I don't deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't deal with that. Um, my son, he's in the army. He graduated from West Point. He's actually stationed in Hawaii for 2 years. I got my other son in the Marine. He's vacation somewhere else in Puerto Rico for a year.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter lives in the brain, so it's just me. It's just me. My ex-girlfriend, we broke up. She left. So yeah, so it's a little. The emotions are there, man. So I gotta. It's a nice house. It's beautiful. I spent 25 years as a truck driver. You know, I actually fulfilled my American dream. I definitely did.
That
Definitely
sounds good. I'm glad that you actually had a chance to do that. That's awesome.
Yes, sir.
If you're willing, honestly, like in the future, I think with the resources that we have, because Coldwell Bankers, like we have a brand that's all over the place, and we have like these different type of methods of advertisement. Because a lot of the times, like with people buying houses, usually like they're not. Sometimes they're out of state. Like we get a lot of activity from people in New York that are coming out here to buy properties and stuff like that. And like given that the kind of the market's changing a little bit, you know, the Fed dropped interest rates, even though it wasn't that much, it was enough to kind of get more fish in the pond, so to speak. So like maybe sometime in the future, if you're still interested, maybe I could reach out to you to see just how where you are and if you're willing to go through with everything.
Yeah, give me yeah, definitely
Like
100%.
yeah, a couple. I could be a month from now, 2, 3 months. You got time.
Yeah, give me a month. Call me exactly in a month. We'll stay in contact. What was your name again?
Jacquel, I got your name. It was
Jaquan.
Eduardo.
Yeah, contact me in a couple weeks, couple months. I don't care.
After the
Give me two
holidays.
weeks. Give me 3 weeks. That doesn't make a difference. Once I hear your name, I remember who you are.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, I don't know.
No,
That'd be
you're
interesting.
good. We got
Yeah.
holidays are coming up. We got Christmas. We got New Year's. So you got time. No, definitely. So just take the time. I'm glad that you're still kind of motivated. You're not completely, out of the mindset of that, even though, it didn't work out the way you wanted to the first time. However, second time's a charm. Give it some time. That next listing, if everything goes well, you should be straight. Because I'm not going to lie. I know it wasn't that long ago since, you had it out on the market. But even with just 5 months, 6 months, it changes quite drastically sometimes. So by the time you're ready and everything's probably ready to launch, you probably honestly going to be happy with the outcome.
What's the price range there? I know you see the price range right in front of the computer, but what's the price range when it's time to relist it?
So right now I'm looking at just in the area. I see one on Village Street because I'm on a different software, so I can't get the exact comps like that sold and expired. But just based off the area, like the one up the street from you, I believe was it 120? It was one of these, 120 or 100. The property value is about 424,000. So I would say I don't want to give you a false number. You're probably looking up somewhere around the same, honestly around the same, because 2 beds, 1 bath.
Too bad.
Yeah, and this one over here is 1,400 square feet and it's 400,000. So based off, this is just the equity of the home. But I would have to go into my Coldwell Banker software and just look at the exact CMAs. I don't mind doing some homework for you. I can text you later just so you can kind of get an idea what it is. It's like a CMA presentation. It's nothing final. It's nothing. It just kind of gives you a idea where the market is in your area currently right now.
Yeah, go for it, man. If you can give me some insight on it, so that way I can start letting my head kind of do its thing, and yeah, man. If whatever you want to do, as long as we don't knock nothing down, because I want to be
Yeah,
able to.
no, it's nothing's final. It's literally just, it's honestly just helping you out figure it out.
Okay, I can do that. That's fine.
All right, yeah, not awesome. I'll do some homework and I'll send that over to you in a text message, and hopefully everything goes out right.
I appreciate the contact, man.
Nah,
Appreciate
no
that.
problem. Have a nice day.
All right, likewise. Thank you.
Hmm. I have to say that was one that actually kind of went pretty well. I think it's about to be 4 o'clock. I'm gonna do that for that guy. I think we can call it quits.